problems with her.
They're a little larger.
Said I got a bunch.
They're a little larger. Well, one of them is her, procrastinating and never getting ready on time. But that's obvious. Forget it.
It's the After Party Podcast. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So Scotty B's out of town, but in the Scotty B seat is Garrett. Hi, Garrett.
Hello.
And there's Gandhi.
Hello.
And Scary.
Hi.
And there's Danielle.
Hello.
And Straight Nate.
Yeah.
Let's start with Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. Now I got to tell you something. Taylor Swift, she came on strong during the Eras tour and leading up to the Eras tour and after the Eras tour. And there were a couple of people on our show that thought it was just too much Taylor all the time.
Me being one of them.
Nate being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very vocal about that.
Yeah.
But I was excited about how much enthusiasm she sparked in all of her fans and people going to her shows. Stories that like dads taking their daughters to a Taylor Swift show. There were so many different stories. I thought it was a great story, but you just had too much.
I had too much. It was every day. It was a story about leaving a tip for someone and it changing their life. Or the next day, some Easter egg on an album. And it was every day. And I likened it to a gymnasium full of people at typewriters just coming up with stories and like, oh, I got one. Yeah. Here we go. Thursday story.
There was a story released every day.
Yeah.
But the realization I had yesterday in seeing the massive amount of people online watching the podcast and the number of likes she was getting on her post, in 20 years or even now, you could arguably say Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Taylor Swift.
Beatles.
And Beatles.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
that in
Beyonce.
25 years, you will look back and say that was, she was one of the top 5
Totally.
musical artists of all time. So I've got to not be a hater.
Well, you can still choose not to be a fan.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
But being a hater is a different thing.
I guess I appreciate and enjoy a lot of her music. I just don't make it my entire personality.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what irritates me about the whole thing. I totally get people. She changes people's lives. Like the people who are her fans, they will tell you that Taylor Swift's albums got them through the hardest times of their life and they relate so much. And I totally get that. And it's important. I just think what Nate said, making it your whole identity and then forcing it onto everyone else in every aspect, it gets to be a little much. But I get the Taylor Swift love. I do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for admitting that you've come to this realization.
I'm a big man. I could admit things. Not in that way. But,
What does that mean? Why does that
Never
always
mind.
go back to your penis?
Been vocal about that too.
You have, very much so. All right, well, thanks for saying that. But look, in our business, we should celebrate and applaud anyone who sparks that much interest and that much enthusiasm.
Of course.
That was my realization.
She's a pop culture phenomenon.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I went to go see her on the Eras tour, and it was one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
But
And-
you were by yourself. That's kind of weird.
and you know what? I'll go see her again, and I'll pay top dollar like I did last time. I don't care.
How much did you pay?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
Face value, it was like $900 a ticket.
That's crazy.
And that was face value. I got that was the inside sales track. Craziness. But anyway, honestly, she's got such a catalog. She's such a big part of everything that we do. I embrace her music. I love her music. And there's some songs that I'm not whatever, but I'm a fan all the way.
Okay.
I'm a Swiftie.
Danielle, Swiftie?
I'm good with her. I mean, I've got no problems with her. I'm not like, I think she's the type of person who she has so many songs that you don't even realize you like. Like Scary said, you'll go to the concert and you'll be like, oh my gosh, there's that song. Oh, I forgot about that song. Like that's the type of emotion she evokes in people too. And like Gandhi said, she changes people's lives.
Garrett, you a big fan?
Big Swiftie, and especially now where my daughter is of age, where she is like all things Taylor Swift. So I get to experience what we saw like on social media of like dads taking their daughters and dancing, and so I'm excited for that era of my
Are you going
life.
to go dressed up to the concert?
I
the
will
next
if she
one?
wants me to.
Oh, okay. I love that.
I love that. You're
so
a good dad.
cute.
Gandhi,
Yes.
Taylor Swift fan?
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I'm not a Taylor Swift hater. I'm happy that she brings happiness to everyone.
But there are some people who they just really rev it up when it comes to hating her. But you're not one of those.
I don't have any reason to hate her.
Not me either. I like her.
You know what I loved about the podcast, though, yesterday? She leaned into the fact of all the guys that, like, oh, Taylor Swift's ruined football. She goes, I know you come to a sports podcast and you want to hear from me. And so, like, she knows that people out there are just, like, ragging on her for no reason. So
I think
very
they're so
savvy.
cute, though. I think Taylor and Travis
Yeah.
are so cute, and he's cute.
He is cute.
Yeah, they're doing okay.
Seems kind of genuine.
Okay, let's talk about couples. Let's talk about the couple that you're a part of.
Oh.
Danielle, you and Sheldon.
Yes.
Of course, Gandhi, you and Brandon.
Okay.
And Scary. Scary is in a relationship with himself. He's with Robin, who we love.
Yep.
And you can think back to your days when you were in a couple.
Yeah,
Nate.
absolutely.
And me, Alex. What's that little stupid friggin' thing you're fighting about?
Oh.
Right now, our thing is replacing toilet paper on the toilet paper roll. My spending
Okay.
on things he doesn't think I need.
Right. But that's always a thing.
It's my money. I make my own money. I
know,
can
I
spend
know.
how I want. Okay, here we go.
Ours is scissors. We're arguing over
Scissors?
scissors. Yeah.
We are holding a pair now.
Oh, there's a note in the drawer where the scissors go. So I keep putting the scissors in the front of the drawer. The scissors are supposed to go on the side. We've always put in there. There was a note in the drawer the other day that says, "Why are you putting the scissors over here? They don't go here." A note in the drawer.
Why do they have to be on the side?
I don't know. He insists that that's where they're supposed to go. That's where they've always been. All of a sudden, I'm putting them in a different place. So I had to have a note put in there.
So this is an argument.
Oh, yes, this
about
is an argument.
Scissors
Yeah.
placement.
Oh, yeah. Because I'll purposely now put them in the other place to go, you know what I mean. You know how it works. Come on. You all know how it works.
Over scissors.
Yes.
So this is my point. These stupid little arguments, there's never really any fixing of these
Right.
things. It just circles the drain and never stops. What about you and Brandon?
Oh my God, we're currently beefing a little bit about vacation wear. What do you wear on vacation?
You do have a complaint from time to time about his shoes at the beach, stuff like that.
Sneakers at the beach is insane. It's insane. Why would you ever wear a sand trap to the beach and then complain about there being sand in your sneakers? Well, you didn't have to wear sneakers. And then the sandals and socks, not a fan. So I document it when we're on vacation. But the bigger one is, I like to get cute and like have fun on vacation and look nice. He is very like urban streetwear, which is fine. I love that look. Not if we're going to a nice dinner. So I'll say, I just need you to have something that not matches my outfit, but it looks like we're going to the same place. Otherwise, I'm going to have to leave you out of the pictures because it just looks like I found some like dude on the side of the street and was like, hey, you want to go with me somewhere? That drives me nuts. I just like, we need to be on the same level of things. And that means every now and then, like, I'll be a bum on vacation. That's fine. But like, can we look like we're going to the same party?
Is there any resolution to this coming up?
I think so.
How does he respond when you talk to him about this stuff?
It's always, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm wearing a dress, and you're wearing shorts and sneakers.
His rebuttal is, well, this is how I dress.
Yeah, I'm on vacation, dude. I'm like, you wear it all the time. It doesn't matter if you're on vacation. Just like jazz it up just a
I
little
always
bit.
say dressier shorts. Just do some dressier shorts.
Yeah, go to
and
Express,
a button down.
get a set. Just like do something. Yeah.
Get a set.
Get a set.
I've been wearing sets a lot lately.
I love sets.
I'm really into
They're
sets.
very sexy.
What about you, Scary? You and Robin?
Well, we're in the middle of the summer here, so this is a very contentious time of year for my girlfriend and me, and that is because I happen to have a convertible, and I want to enjoy said convertible by having the top down. Every time she gets in my car, she insists on having the top up. It's going to ruin my hair. And I'm like, it's a Sunday morning. Put your hair back, twist it up, tie it with a rubber band, whatever the
Really?
hell.
So this is an argument?
It's a real argument. So now I'm frustrated because I cannot use the convertible. I love open air. I love it. It's the one
but
thing.
she
Give me
doesn't.
this one thing.
But you hang out with her one day a week. So
Right.
you
It's
can drive with your top
sometimes
down.
2, 3.
Okay.
But the thing is, every time she gets in my car, she goes, no top down, top up. And I'm like, it's a beautiful 73-degree breezy
I can see
afternoon.
both sides on this.
Okay.
It's a problem.
Having been in Scary's car with hair, that even when I put my hair up, we've taken video because it's so funny. Even when I put my hair up, it whips around and blinds me. It gets stuck in my earring. Like, it is crazy. The wind that thing picks up is crazy. He doesn't have hair, so it just blows right through.
Right.
You know, like, it's not a big deal. So I see where she's coming from.
You don't have
But
a
it's
wind
your
diffuser
car.
on your convertible?
No.
Ooh.
I probably should get one of those.
Yeah,
But
you
either
need to
way,
upgrade.
she's going to still complain.
It's
Why
this is
doesn't she
violent
drive?
wind. Violent wind.
Can't she drive then instead?
She doesn't have a license. No.
She doesn't have a
She
driver's
doesn't have,
license?
she doesn't have a car. She doesn't have a license.
I didn't know that.
She never
Oh, yeah.
learned. She never learned to drive.
Why?
No.
She lives here.
Yeah, she lives in the city.
Damn, Robin.
I mean, she's in Brooklyn.
I didn't
There you
know
go.
this.
But you can see it's a silly,
But
insignificant.
you said you
argument.
had two other problems with her.
They're a little
You
larger.
said I got a bunch.
They're a little larger. Well, one of them is her, procrastinating and never getting ready on time. But that's obvious. Forget it. But the third one is about me trying to ask her to take a half a day at work so she can catch her flight, which we're going on for our summer vacation to Taormina, Italy.
Ooh.
And she's like, I don't want to ask my boss and this and that. I'm like, you've got to. There's one direct flight that takes you there. You must. So, I mean,
She should want to do that.
she does want
Yeah.
to, but she's afraid. And I'm trying to like push her into like sending that note so she could take the half a day. She said, well, if a half a day becomes a full day, and now I got to take another full day off, which I just started this job. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I love you, Robin.
Wow.
I would love to hear her complaints.
Oh, she's got 10 times more than me.
Let's have her on someday.
Yeah. Let's have, we should have all of our other halves on.
Oh, yes.
Let
The
them just bitch and
rebuttal.
moan. I'm in.
Oh my God! Around Festivus, we could have an airing of the grievances.
So, what about your house, Garrett?
My wife wants me to wear a bib when I shave.
Why?
Oh, the beard particles in the sink?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
my
clean up
gosh.
it well enough when I shave my face that there's little hairs all over the sink. So
That
she went
stuff's
out
like
and she bought me a bib.
Yeah, that stuff's like spackle if
And-
it gets in the sink.
And that bib, it's not like a bib. It's like it wraps around your neck and then it attaches, so it looks like a cape, like a reverse cape that I have to wear.
Shave in the shower, dude.
What was that?
So then she has to clean the shower, and that gets everywhere in the shower.
So that's a big argument.
That's the big argument. And the other one too is if I put something, I come home with my jar from breakfast, I put it in the sink, knowing that I will eventually get it to the dishwasher within an hour or two time period. It has to go immediately into the dishwasher. What's the point of having a sink if we should just own a dishwasher and not a sink?
It's a place where you can rinse things.
Well, yes, but the holder of it.
We have this fight too.
But yeah, so bibs and sinks.
Well, see, Alex's stuff rarely makes it to the sink. He'll leave it out. Alex does this other thing. Can I just bitch and moan about this?
Let's do it.
And I've told you this before. Living with Alex is like just picking up after a toddler at all times. He'll go, you know what? I need to change the battery on that smoke detector because it's beeping. Okay. He'll take his screwdriver out. He'll take the batteries out, open the battery package. He'll take the thing down, change the battery, put it back up. Well, the battery package is still out. Mm-hmm. The screwdriver is still out. Mm-hmm. The boxes are open. It's sitting around. He doesn't clean up after himself.
Oh, do you live with my kids? I think you might live
it's
with
the
my
same
kids.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Never, ever, ever does he pick up after himself, ever.
What would happen if you didn't do it? Would the house just become a disaster
Yes.
zone?
Yes.
Oh.
When it's a disaster enough, it's me and dogs and everything. It's just if you're going to start a project, finishing the project is putting things away.
Yes.
That's the completion of the project. And then I'll say something and he'll bite my head off.
What is it? Thanks a lot, Mom.
Exactly. I don't even. Okay. Good. Stupid little things.
It's always the stupid stuff.
When my kids leave like the dishes in the sink, instead of just rinsing them off, putting them in the dishwasher, or one kid's better than the other. Let's not throw anybody under the bus. But anyway, as I'm doing it, I'm saying in my head, "You're gonna miss this. One day you're gonna miss this.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna miss this." As I keep doing it, so that I don't piss myself off more than I already am.
What about you, Nate? What do you miss most about little small arguments?
By the way, listening to all y'all, I am so happy I'm single.
I get it. All right, we're done. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for
Bye.
listening or watching this podcast.